joined by our new assistant manager, David Kerslake. And firstly, David, your first thoughts on being here this morning?
Yeah, it's really exciting. Obviously spoke to Harry, last day or two, and he's got his visions, the way he wants to take club forward. Again, I had a chat with Damien this morning, and the club's really set up to move forward, and it's going to be a great honour to be part of it.
Yeah, and we mentioned just talking before off camera how you were down here scouting before, and you've seen the club, so you clearly know the potential that's there from the feel of the place.
Yeah, been here a couple of times this year, 3 or 4 times last year, so it's just a good feel about the place. Just with a little extra push, little bit of luck. But really excited about taking the club forward.
Yeah, and for those that don't know you, could you just give us a little brief background? Obviously, you've had a long and experienced playing career, followed by a coaching career as well.
Yes, started off as a player at Queen's Park Rangers, moved on to Swindon I was really lucky, and I was lucky enough to work with Hoddle and Ardiles, 2 mentors of mine. From there, at Leeds United, and then to Tottenham Hotspur, back at Swindon. So that's been my playing career. I've done around about 5 years at the academy at Tottenham Hotspur. From there, moved on to assistant manager at Northampton. Northampton, we had 3 seasons, we had a couple of playoffs and a promotion, so that was good times there. Nottingham Forest managed to get a promotion there as well. So after that, worked with Malky Mackay and Sean Dyche at Watford. Went to Cardiff, had good success there. And then, later with Justin Edinburgh at Gillingham and Northampton and Michael Appleton at Blackpool and Lincoln. So it's been varied, all types of levels, but something that I've really enjoyed.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned the late Justin Edinburgh there, Michael Appleton. I think you worked with Colin Calderwood as well. Is there sort of a key ingredient to being an effective number 2 assistant manager to head coaches, to managers like that?
Yeah, it's very different. I've done the interim job 2 or 3 times, and it is totally different from being a coach. Everybody wants a part of you. You're answering questions all the time. As an assistant coach, I just look there to support the manager in absolutely every single way possible. For the training ground on match day, try and take pressure off him. Of course, there's as I said, people always want part of the manager, so. I feel I'm good with the players. I can take they'll know that I'll be honest, build a relationship with them. But it is one of that I'm here to assist the manager, and work has to be done.
Yeah. And what is your relationship with Harry? Have you worked with him before? You know his methods, do you?
Yeah, I've seen obviously heard quite a bit about Harry before. He's worked at an extremely high level. We've had 2 or 3 meetings prior to this. Harry's showed me a presentation on how Harry wants to play. It's very similar the way that I've been used to. So it's really exciting for me at my age. Going with new manager, was so young with such ambition, but I can promise you I match that as well.
Yeah, we mentioned your EFL experience with the likes of Northampton. How familiar are you with the National League? I guess there's not that much difference between the sort of League 1, League 2 levels and the level you're coming into.
Absolutely not. There's some real high quality teams, good individuals. I don't think the gap is that too great. It's definitely part of what you have to do, and certainly what we'll have to do here is build momentum, and momentum can take you to a long way in the league.
Yeah, and we've discussed how you'll be working with Harry and the experience you'll be bringing in. Is that going to be a useful foil for a younger manager, that you can bounce your ideas off him and he can bounce those off you as well?
I'm sure that's one of the reasons why Harry has asked me to come in with him. I've been around good people, good. Always wanted the right, do well for the club, do the right things. But talking to Harry, I know that's something he's going to really press on the players. So it's just my job to support that.
Yeah, and we've got this game against Hartlepool very soon, so you'll be hitting the ground running. How familiar are you with the playing squad at Ebbsfleet and the qualities that we have in the squad?
As I said, I've seen play over the last year or two, and a couple of games recently. we've got no doubt as good individuals. The game last night, we're due to watch it for a second time again, but there's certainly spirit here. So that's something that is going to be absolutely vital, that there's a real togetherness. I've worked with one or two of the players as well, so I'm sure they'll help me settle in. But it's going to be about hard work and drive from the manager all the way down to, as they come now thing from the tea lady.
Well, brilliant, thank you for your time, David, and look forward to seeing you out there in the dugout very soon.
Thank you so much, yeah, thanks.